Well, Jimmy, congrats on the win. First game as a Yellow Jacket. What was it like kind of throughout the day, just the feeling that you had a game today? It's been a long time since you've been able to play.
Yeah, it was good. Just nervous a little bit throughout the day, a little pregame jitters and stuff, but it was good to get out on the court, get it back together, going.
12 points and 9 rebounds for you in your debut. You had to be feeling pretty good out there on the court today.
Oh, yeah, it was good. First time back in a long time since junior college, so it's good to get back on the court and just play.
Yeah, talk about that kind of key stretch there in the beginning of the second half, particularly the matchup you had with Christian Beek underneath. You guys were really a really physical matchup under the basket there on both ends of the court. Talk about what that was like in a stretch that really kind of swung momentum in the game.
Yeah, it was good being able to go shot for shot with him pretty much and battling a little bit, getting physical. So, yeah, I mean, we were just in there battling.
And you guys got down by 6 points there kind of midway through the second half. That was really a crucial point in the game. It felt like momentum was going their way, but you come out of that timeout and all of a sudden you go back up by 5. What was kind of the mindset when you got down by 6 points, and how did you turn it around there?
We just came out of the timeout ready to rally. We just came out firing, so got all the guys together and tried to get it a little more rowdy. It was nice.
And when a team that you're playing is hitting like they are from the three-point range, I mean, they shot over 50% from the arc. How do you sort of just kind of accept that and try to do the best you can to defend, but just keep pace offensively on the other end?
Yeah, you got to run them off, try to run them off the three as much as you can and be an help side. But when they're just jacking up threes like that, you just got to rebound and hope the ball comes your way.
Talk about what it was like kind of playing with your new teammates. Obviously, you guys have spent a lot of time practicing together, but nothing substitutes for a game. It's your first time kind of getting to know each other on the court in a game setting. What was that like?
It was good. All the guys, like you were saying, we were all new together, so it was good to get out there and see what everyone's actually really able to do in a real game setting.
First game under your belt of the spring. You'll have a couple more. What are kind of some goals for yourself and some goals for the team over your next few contests?
Just keep it rolling, keep the firing all cylinders, and defensively really just lock in better because too many threes. Can't give up that many threes.
All right, Jimmy Brown, Jr. on the Yellow Jacket men's basketball team. Thanks, Jimmy. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Well, Coach, kind of a wild game. Ultimately, you guys end up getting the win. What were your thoughts first time out for the team?
Well, no, it was a pretty wild game. I thought we'd come out the second half and maybe be a little better after kind of get the rust off the first half. And then, they scored 15 points the first 4 minutes of the second half. First game ran into a little adversity where we got down, 4-5 and then came back and really finished strong. So saw a lot of good things. Obviously, we got a lot to work on. It feels like end October. It's February. It feels like end October, and it's our first game. And they do a nice job. That was great for us, great competition. Their guards are really talented. And then we talked about the three-point line, and they got away from us on the three-point line, making 15.
Yeah, and a game where you got to be happy with the offense. And when a team's hitting like that, they're making more than 50% of their shots. You got to kind of just put your head down, keep defending, but then more importantly, respond on the offensive end, and you did that tonight.
Well, I thought the second half. I mean, things get, you get a little better flow when shots are falling. Carrington Wiggins, one of our best shooters, and had a tough first half, and then he came back. And I thought Nick Sebastio, our freshman, really gave us some nice minutes, for his first game with his shot. But you knew there was going to be some jitters, and there was. But obviously Brendan Howard was the man inside, and then he also hit 4 threes, and then threw a lot of young guys in there. So we'll come back, clean things up before we play again on Wednesday.
Yeah, you mentioned a first chance to see a lot of these new guys. Nicholas Sebastio with some huge buckets down the stretch, and a fun matchup to watch inside Jimmy Brown against their big Beak there underneath. They had a little back and forth kind of in that crucial stretch to start the second half.
Well, I thought Jimmy, 12 points, 23 minutes. I knew Emmanuel, he's young and he hasn't played a game in so long that it's going to take him a while. Obviously, you saw what he can do with the block shot late in the game. And so I thought, Jimmy's going to be pretty valuable because he brings a little more experience and some physicalness, and he definitely was tonight.
And you mentioned Brendan Howard. Well, we saw why he's one of the most talented players in the region. 29 points, 4 for 6 from the arc, so he got it done all over the court tonight.
Well, he did, and he made his free throws. Got us 7 rebounds, and so yeah, we're going to lean on him. There's no question we're leaning on him until we get some of these young guys going a little bit too. But it was great. It was great. We appreciate MSUB and everybody allowing us to play tonight, and the way we have to play. It's weird. I don't know how the whole country's been doing it with no fans, and it's totally different. But kind of once you start the game, it feels like a real game. But I think it's before the game when nobody's around and the place is empty. But kind of when you throw it up, it feels like a competitive practice, and it was tonight.
All right, there you have it. Yellow Jacket head coach Mick Durham. Coach, congratulations. Season opening win for you here on February 6th.
Thank you. Yeah.